Whoa, who is back? I'm back. Yeah, man, welcome back, everybody. Yeah, today I'm starting to stream a little late because I just got home. I got home a little late today, man. It's a lot of traffic on the way to the house. Yeah, plus I had to do a couple of stops and stuff like that, but sick, man. Dude, I've been trying all day to actually, for over a month, been trying to recover. If you guys have any type intel how to recover an email, that everything I done tried, all the password I could remember, I done tried, and then they're not giving you an option to reset your password. When even you go to Google/recovery and you have to put in the last password you think, and then you reset it, they don't even give me the option to reset it at all. So it's like I'm stuck right now. And it's actually my business email. So it's just frustrating the hell out of me for days and weeks already. If you guys have any information how to recover your Gmail, please let me know in the comments or message me, send me an email. In the description, you'll see all my information, the email and all of this stuff. It's how to contact me, man. Please, I would appreciate it. Yeah, today, you know what I want to talk about today, though? Overcoming adversity and basically becoming a stronger version of yourself, man. Becoming a stronger version of yourself. Like, a lot of people don't overcome adversity. It's a fact. A lot of people really don't overcome adversity. So that's something I want to really talk about today a little bit. And hopefully, yeah, man, today I'm going to do some chest. I'm going to do some flat bench and decline. You know what's crazy, dude? I've been lifting weights for over 6 years now, a little over 6 years. And the two exercises that I used to do for my chest, I do a lot of flat bench, dumbbell and barbell flat bench press. And I also do a lot of incline, dumbbell and barbell as well. But decline, I used to just normally do decline once a month. And I always do my chest twice a week. I do chest workouts twice a week. I do it now, and then I go to the gym on the weekend. I do it on the weekend at the gym as well. But I never used to include decline, like a real decline. But now I've been doing it on my chest, and the bottom of my pecs is actually really lifting up and getting firm. Like freeze was firm, but it's getting firmer in the bottom of my pecs. So, but it's good. It's really good, dude. And I heard this man, Charlie. He's a personal trainer in Gold's Fitness, California. He used to be a bodybuilder. He used to be a steroid guy, but now he's, over all the years of him lifting weights and training and all of this stuff, he has a lot of professional wisdom to share with the world. So I seen one of his videos. It popped up on my feed the other day, where he was telling one of his clients the best way to train chest is decline. You know, it's like he said he used to do decline twice a week for his chest. And his chest, you see pictures of this guy, but he was juicing though. So his chest naturally and on juice is different. But he said he used to do a lot of decline presses. So I'm going to take his advice on that. And I started actually doing decline. So it's been working. Anyway, man, let's start this workout. Let's get the blood in the chest. Let's go. Oh. Nice 20 reps, you know, just a nice little warm-up set. Yeah, nice little warm-up set, man. Yeah, man, I hope you guys had a good day. Hope you guys are currently having a good day. Wherever you might be watching this video, if it's morning time, afternoon, well, in the United States where I'm at, it's evening because I'm based on the East Coast of the United States. I'm on the East Coast. So right now it's close to 7 p.m. and it's already dark outside. It gets dark like at 4:20 in the evening, like 4:20 in the afternoon time. It's already dark outside. So time I get home, dude, it's always dark. Now I leave the house in the morning I leave the house at sunset and I come home at sunset. Literally, throughout the entire day, sunrise catches me outside, and through the entire process of the sunrise, I'm outside. Come back home when sun is actually set again. That's part of life, But I just want to talk about adversity, man. Like adversity, adversity, adversity. A lot of people, why? I just want to talk on why a lot of people don't overcome adversity in their lives. And also on the other end of that, the people that actually do overcome adversity. So we're going to speak first upon what is adversity. Adversity, the definition of adversity is basically when you're going through the trials and tribulations, the turmoils in your life. To put it clear for you, is basically when you're going through life and then you hit hardship financially. You could hit hardship with your job. Something happened with your job where you lost your job. Something happened with your car where you don't have the money to repair the damage for your car. So those are the type of things that's considered to be adversity. Those are things that put you and get you into a challenging state of mind. Adversity is when you meet a challenge going through life. Adversity is when you actually are facing a tough situation in your life. So that's adversity. And the reason why a lot of people don't get through adversity, and I'm just giving my opinion on why I honestly think that people don't, and a lot of people don't overcome adversity. And the reason I honestly think majority of people don't overcome adversity is because the lack of discipline within themselves. If you're not a disciplined person, because when you're going through adversity, you have to make up your mind and say, listen, I have to get through these tough times. And I'm going to get through these tough times. I'm going to get through the stuff that I'm going through right now that's currently bringing turmoil into my life. I'm going to get through it, but I'm going to get through it doing what's right. When you go through and when you're facing adversity with that mentality, to go through and conquer adversity with that mentality, you have to be disciplined in every which way, shape, and form. You have to have discipline within you in every which way, shape, and form. And I think, honestly, that's the reason why a lot of people don't overcome adversity. Because, example, if you lost your job, right, and you're looking for another job, and the money you have saved is just dwindling down and down every month, you have to pay bills because the bills doesn't stop coming in. So regardless of the fact is you still have to continue paying. So the money you have is gone. So a lot of people, when it comes to those type of situation in their lives, a lot of people, when they're going through that type of adversity, especially with finance, that's the reason why I brought up job and money and stuff, because especially with finance, when people is going through adversity, facing finance complications, facing finance difficulties, a lot of people don't hold on and do what's right to get over the adversity they're currently going through. A lot of people don't. Now, I'll say 9 out of 10 people that's going through financial struggles in their lives, that's going through financial struggles within the family, they're not willing to take and do what's right to overcome that adversity, because that's all it is. And we as human beings, we can't duck it. We cannot duck struggles. we can't. We can't duck. We can't duck those things when they come. They're gonna come. Eventually, you're gonna face a struggle in life. Eventually, you're gonna face something in your life that's gonna buckle you, that's gonna bring you to your knees, that's gonna make you cry. That you're gonna have to face those things eventually in life. We all gonna have to go through hard times in life. It's just the way life is designed. So that's the meaning of adversity. When you have to go through something very hard that's in your life, when you have to go through, when you're going through a battle, when you're fighting something to get to the other side. But I honestly think the reason why a lot of people don't overcome adversity is based on discipline. A lot of people is lacking discipline, and that's just my opinion on that. Because if you have discipline during life and you said, okay, you know what? I'm going to get through this adversity I'm going through right now. I'm going to get through this fight. I'm going to get through this battle. But I'm going to do what's right. And I'm going to stick to doing what's right. No matter how hard things might get, I'm going to continue doing what's right until I get through this adversity, until I overcome the situation. I'm going to do what's right. Because it's hard for people to know that every single day they're doing the best that they can, and they're not, to them in their brain, like every day been a month and nothing, I'm not seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. Like I'm doing as much as I can. I'm trying my best to get a job. I'm trying to do this. They probably are doing it. They probably are getting up, going to different job sites, look for their applications, going to the computer, fill it up. It's 100% that possibly they're doing it. But things are not turning over for you yet. And the problem with human beings, especially in 2024, going into 25 and going into the future, humans expect everything to happen overnight. It does not work like that. You ask your average millionaire or billionaire who've been doing things correctly to become who they are today, and they will tell you a story. They will tell you a story that from how many years, how many days, weeks, months, years it took them to become financially stable. You could look it up yourself. The average millionaire and billionaires in the world that built wealth from the ground up, the average millionaire and billionaires in this world that never had a head start basically with the family having money and they came into money. I'm talking about the millionaires and billionaires that built from scratch to become who they are today. You could ask 5 out of 10 of those people or 8 out of 10 of those people, and they will all have the same story. It took them years. And not only that, the average millionaire and billionaire became millionaires and billionaires within the 40s. You could look this up. This is on Google. You could Google this. You could do your research. You could read. There is different books and stuff you could read about what I'm saying right now. The average billionaire and millionaires that's self-made became wealthy in the mid 40s into going to 50s. And you might say, people nowadays, 19, 20, 20 in the 20s, 30s, and they're just like, they want to get it tomorrow. They don't want to put in the work it takes for 10 years to accomplish this. They want to get everything done by tomorrow. So that's one of the biggest reasons to me that I think people do not overcome the adversities that they go through in life. They don't overcome the battles. They don't. They don't overcome the battles, man. Let's up this weight a little bit. Ugh. Yeah, man, let's work. Oh. Ooh, those 20 reps feel good, bro. Yeah, 20 and 20 reps, man. It feels good though. But I honestly think so. And if you guys think differently, you could tell me. Like, you know what I mean? Like, overcoming adversity is not easy. It's not something that could be done overnight. It's not. You know, perfect example. Let's look at um the owner of Amazon, Jeff Bezos, that man. You see, people look at that man right now and people are like, dang, this man is really successful. He's highly successful, man. But people don't take the time out to look at this man's backstory, like to look at what the adversity this man had to go through to become the owner and known as the man that built and created Amazon. People don't look at that man's story and realize like this man put in years and sacrificed years of his life to become who he currently is right now. You know, from starting out selling books in his parents' garage, you know, to creating a website, to sell books in a website. And then that website eventually became Amazon. Like, but the story for years and years, this man struggled to build a business. You know, so people don't look at the backstories. They're just looking at, oh yeah, this man is super wealthy. This man could have whatever he wants. He could go wherever he wants. But you have to take the time out, dude, and look at the backstory of these people that built their wealth, and it took them years. It took them years. I'm talking about decades to become who they are right now. So it's not going to happen overnight. Adversity is something that you cannot get over in one day, in 24 hours. It doesn't work like that. And every trials and tribulations that we go through in life, it's a reason. All of the adversity that you are going to face in your life, it's a reason for everything that you're going to go through. At the point when we are going through struggles, at the point when we are going through rough times, we don't sit back and think like, wow, bro, this is actually happening to me for a reason, because I know if I could push through this right here, I know when this is over, another challenge is going to come, but I'm going to actually learn from this experience. I'm going to always remember this experience. I know once this is finished, the adversity in my life is not over. This is done now, but the adversity is going to keep coming. Something else is going to arrive. Something else is going to show up that I have to fight through again. So that's how we have to live our life. We have to every single day be grateful. Be grateful for today. Be thankful for today. No matter what you're going through, just always know there's other people in this world that's going through 10 times worse than what you're currently going through. And don't make your situation permanent. Don't make the situation that you're going through today, make it a permanent situation. And the only how to do that, if you're going through adversity in your life today, and the only how to continue going through adversity for the remainder of your life in this body, on this planet, on this earth, is by taking shortcuts. And 9 out of 10 people, that's the reason why they'd never overcome adversity. Because humans are so quick, are so much in a rush to cut corners, to get ahead. Human beings are so much in a rush in 2024, going to 2025 and into the future, to take a shortcut to get through whatever they're going. Not understanding, I'm going through this for a reason. I have to go through the pain. I have to go through the sleepless nights. I have to learn from what's going on right now. It's the only how I'm going to get through the situation. I have to learn, and I have to make sure I'm doing what's right every single day to get over what I'm going through. But once you take it upon yourself and you stop thinking like that, you know what, I have to do what's right. And you just start thinking like, you know what, bro, I got a shortcut to get through this situation. I don't have no money right now, but I have a way that I could make. I could do one thing bad. It's only one thing. I could do one thing bad and I could make a couple of dollars. You don't understand, bro. In this life, that one thing that you will do will set you back 10 years, 15 years, 20 years of your life. You have to start thinking like that in life. If you don't think like that now, I'm telling you, every shortcut you take in life is not progressing your growth, is actually bringing you back, is bringing you backwards. Taking shortcuts do not progress your life. It does not bring you ahead. It's not taking shortcuts does not get you ahead in life. When you sit there thinking that you take a shortcuts and yes, you got ahead, you didn't get ahead. In reality, in the eyes of God and His family, you did not get ahead. You actually stepped back. It could be days, weeks, months, years. You actually stepped back by taking one shortcut. And the only how you're going to get to that realization is when something happened. And you would not think about, oh, damn, this is not because of what I did 4 years ago. You wouldn't think about it because it already passed. And you thought for 4 years, you thought the bad stuff you did to accomplish your goals, to get through the obstacles you was facing, you sitting there thinking that, nah, this is something that happened yesterday. Or I had an argument with somebody in the store. I had an argument with somebody in the supermarket. This is probably for that. I was wrong yesterday as well. Not knowing this is something that came back to you for 4 years after what you did. And in reality, you're not going forward. You're not going forward. Every single day for those 4 years, you probably think, yeah, I'm winning and my life is good. My life is great. But when stuff hit the fan, all of a sudden things just start backpedaling. You just start realizing like my life was never going forward because everything that I achieved within those 4 years, I'm going to lose it all. I'm already losing and I'm going to continue to lose. So that's the thing about going through adversity in life and overcoming adversity. To overcome adversity, you cannot take shortcuts. To overcome adversity, you cannot blame other people for what you're currently going through. You can't. Overcoming adversity, you have to take accountability for everything that you have done in your life and what you're currently doing. You have to hold yourself accountable for everything that's going on in your life at that moment that you're facing adversity. So overcoming adversity is not easy, but it's possible. It's possible to overcome adversity. That's the other side of adversity. You know, overcoming the suffering, overcoming the challenges, overcoming the stressful days, overcoming the sleepless nights. That's what you overcome when you go through adversity and you come out of it. We're going to talk about that in a little while, but let's stay on the part of adversity for now. And the meaning and what you have to actually do to get through those times. Don't go down the path thinking that it's my mother's fault for what I'm going through right now. Don't go through life thinking, oh, it's my father's fault, it's my sibling's fault, it's my neighbor's fault. Whenever things are happening to you, whenever you're in a fight, whenever you're in the battle, whenever you're facing a battle in your life, don't point fingers at other people. In life, you have to hold yourself accountable. You have to hold yourself like accountable for every single thing that is going on in your life. From the moment you start pointing fingers at other people for the adversity that you're currently facing, you're going to lose. You're going to lose and you're going to lose huge. So you have to think like that, dude. It's not easy. Life was not meant to be easy, first and foremost. Life was not designed for us to go through it smiling every day. The same way it does not rain every day, The same token is not hot, depends on where you go in the world, it's not hot every day. You get cold, hot, you get temperature mixed with hot and cold. Like, my whole point is, it's not sunny every day. Some days you'll face cloud, some days you'll face the rain. That's how life is designed. So it's not designed for us to go through every single day with a smile on our face. It's not designed for us to have every single day laughing, smiling, drinking, partying. No, life is not about parties. Life is not a one big party. There are going to be days that you're going to face adversity, which going to sometimes make you cry. Like, depends on what adversity you're facing in your life, depends on what's the battle you're facing, it could possibly make you cry. It could keep you up from going to sleep sometimes. You could be having a business and the business is just not working out. Things are not turning over. That's adversity. You're investing all your time in this business, all your energy into this business, all the little money that you're working, the paycheck you're making, going into this business, and it's not turning around. And you might sit there and think like, what? But that's what you call adversity. That's what you're going through something. And everything we go through, it's a reason we're going through it. It's either you become a stronger individual when you're going through adversity, or it makes you weaker. It's only two ways you could come out of adversity. It's either you come out of adversity a weak person, or you come out stronger and you learn from the experience what you went through. It's no other way to live life, bro. It's no other way, man. So let's go, man. Oh. Ooh. Yeah, those 15 reps feel good, bro. Feel real good. But yeah, man, I think honestly, both sides of adversity is tricky, because even when you overcome adversity, there's still you overcome this adversity right now. It's still going to be more adversity you're going to have to face in life. You know what I mean? So the whole fact of going through adversity in life and coming out, either you come out tougher or you come out weaker. And the only how to come out weaker when you're going through any type of trials and tribulation within your life, the only how that you could go through it and come out a weaker person is when you cut corners to get through it. Simple and plain. If you out there think that it's okay when you're going through trials and tribulations in your life, when you're going through an adversity in your life, it's okay to manipulate other people to get ahead. If you think it's okay to blame other people to get ahead, if you think it's okay to do bad to other people, to other human beings to get ahead, if you think it's okay to take from others to get ahead, those are the things that's going to get you out of adversity a weaker person. Because at the time you're doing it, at the time that you're being manipulative, at the time that you're stealing and killing and hurting other people to get the things that you need to actually get out of adversity that you think in your head that's going to get you out of the current situation that you're going through, You might get out of the situation you're going through by doing bad, but guess what? Those are the things that's going to get you out of adversity in life a weaker person. You can never do bad to others to overcome whatever you're going through in life. Never, never, ever. If your car breaks down and you have to fix your car, but financially you just don't have the money, park the car, do what's right. In the eyes of God and family, just listen to what I'm saying. If you have a car and you're facing adversity in your life and the car just stopped working, on top of whatever else you're going through a lot of financial problems, and all of a sudden the only car that you have stopped working, and that's the only car that you have to drive around, to go fill out applications, to go for job interviews, and the car stopped working. So that's something else to pile on to the adversity that you're facing currently in your life. If you hold on and you keep doing what's right by parking that car, and even if you have to call your friends for a ride, if your friends don't give you, even if you have to hop back on public transportation, the bus, the train, to fix the current situation that you're going through, to get through the adversity that you're currently facing in your life, I'm telling you, when you overcome that adversity, you will get yourself whatever car that you've been dreaming about. That's how life works. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls out there, I am not lying. I am not lying. When overcoming adversity, when you're going through adversity in your life and you want to overcome adversity and you do what's right to get through it, the pain that you're currently facing right now, going through the adversity that's currently in your life, the things that's going on, your car broke down, you don't have money to pay your phone bill, your rent is coming up, you lost your job, your wife or your girlfriend don't want to be with you no more. When you're going through those type of adversities in your life, when you're going through those type of battles within your life, and you stick to believing in God, and you stick to doing what's right in the eyes of God and His family, and you stick doing what's right, most importantly, doing what's right for yourself, when you overcome that amount of adversity within your life, at that point, I promise you, that car that you actually parked and left sitting for probably a month, 2, 3 months, probably could be up to a year, that you didn't have the money to fix that car. After that year, you could actually give somebody that car, fix it and give it away, because you will have enough to give this away to somebody deserving and buy yourself another car. That's the other side of overcoming adversity. But let's stick on the side of why people don't overcome adversity. Let's stick to that side for a little while. For those out there that thinks it's okay to blame other people or point fingers at your mother, your father, your uncle, your aunt, point fingers at others for currently what's going on in your life, for the adversity that's in your life. If you think that you're not going to hold yourself accountable for what's going on, you will never ever overcome adversity within your life. You will never overcome adversity. If you think to overcome adversity that you are going to go steal and kill for whatever you need, you're going to do bad to other people to overcome adversity in your life, and you think you're actually overcoming adversity when you do something bad to achieve your goal, it's temporary. Overcoming adversity is something that when you overcome this adversity, you're moving forward to what's next. But when you do bad to overcome adversity, it's not what's next, because you still have to face the consequences for what you did. So it's not what's next. You're probably going to be good for today, to a week, a day, months, years. You're probably going to be okay. In your head, you're thinking it's okay. But ladies and gentlemen, every bad things that we do on this planet, in this universe, we will never go forward in life to the next chapter. I don't care if it takes a year, 2, 3, 4, 5 years to catch up to you. You're not, in those 5 years, you did not move forward. You thinking every single day, oh, it's a new day. Oh, it's Monday, was Monday, it was Tuesday, it's Wednesday, today's Friday. You think every week, yes, I face the week, I'm moving ahead, I'm moving the date change, the calendar month change, the year change. And you think you're changing and you're moving forward with the times. Human beings create times. Human beings create the months. Human beings create the dates. Human beings create time. God has his own timing. God's clock is not the clock that human beings created. Keep that in mind. So for those out there that thinks it's okay to hurt other people and do bad to other people to accomplish your goals, I promise you, you think that lifestyle that you cheated to achieve, you think that lifestyle that you do hundreds of people bad to achieve, that you're going to sustain and keep that lifestyle forever. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. You can never overcome adversity by doing bad. That's not overcoming adversity. That's not, you could never, ever, ever, ever overcome adversity by doing bad to others, by doing bad in general. Your time is coming eventually. This chapter of your life is not closed because you left it open by doing some dirtbag stuff to other people to get out of it. So that chapter is going to remain open. Adversity is something to overcome when that chapter is completely closed. That's when you overcome adversity. When that chapter of your life is closed, you'll be like, okay, you know what? I was suffering for a year. I was struggling. My car broke down. I had to take public transit. I had to go back taking the bus. I had to go back buying a Metro card for the train. I had to go back and actually call my friends to give me a ride here and there. But you get over that doing the right things by asking your friend for a ride, by having the courage to take public transportation, and you continue to be a good person. While you're going through and facing adversities in your life, while you're facing adversity, you're continuing to be a solid person. That's when and the only time you could say, I actually overcame adversity. That's the only time. Let's up the weights once again, ladies and gentlemen. Oh. Oh. Oh, let's go, man. Got 225 on the bench. Get it rocking. Let's get it popping. Let's go. Those 10 reps was good though. It felt good. The last rep was a little tough, but it felt good, those 10 reps, man. First set, 20, second set, 20, third set, 15, fourth set, 10. Yeah, man, my next set, 8. Then my next set will be 6. Then I'm gonna do some decline. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, overcoming adversity in life it's not cutting corners. And I'm going to give you guys some perfect examples of the people that you may know, you may not know. Like let's talk about the gentleman by the name of Cali Muscle. You guys, I'm pretty sure a lot of people on the internet, social media knows who Cali Muscle is. And I'm bringing him up for a reason. Not that I don't hate the guy, I wish the guy all the best. I wish everybody the best. I don't talk bad about people. I'm just trying to bring up an example. And he's basically someone we all know in the internet world, in the on the social media world, on the social media space. Because this is a workout channel as well, But so let's say talk a little bit about Cali Muscle. And the reason I brought him up, Cali Muscle been on the YouTube platform for over a decade, for over 10 years. A decade is 10 years. Cali Muscle first came on the YouTube platform with the working out stuff, and the biggest mistake and the reason why you look at Cali Muscle right now in 2024, and you see Cali Muscle has no muscles no more. He has no muscles at all. He could barely lift up 150 pounds. He lost all his muscles. Once again, and that's not me bashing Cali Muscle. I wish you the best. It's not me talking bad. I'm just using you as an example to exactly what I'm trying to get across to people. So please don't hold a fire on me. Don't take it personal. It's just reality. This gentleman came to on the YouTube platform with the weightlifting, and it's all good. I'm lifting weights right now. But the problem with people like Cali Muscle, and we are talking about adversity and overcoming adversity. The reason for Cali Muscle's downfall in life, because for all the years that Cali Muscle, and remember, once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is me using this gentleman as an example to tell you guys the reason why I'm talking the way I'm talking about going through and overcoming adversity. And the reason why, when we do certain things, we will never overcome adversity. I'm just using this Cali Muscle guy as an example. So please forgive me, Cali Muscle. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. I'm just telling you a real story. This is real. This is your real story that was documented on YouTube and social media platform general. Period. So this gentleman was on the YouTube platform and other platforms. I'm a YouTube guy, I'll be honest with you. I don't really, all the other platforms out there, like I post because of my business, but I don't really, I don't stroll. I don't really go onto those platforms. I'm being honest with you. Like YouTube is where I really do much of my content, the lives and everything is based on YouTube. Me personally. But he was over on different platforms making money, and good for him. But throughout the years, Cali Muscle was lying, manipulating people. He was lying to people. He was doing all of that stuff to other people in return for a gain of financial needs. He was betraying and lying and doing whatever he can to people to financially gain. And Cali Muscle was making a lot of money for years. But once again, as I said to you guys earlier, Cali Muscle was one of those people that came out of jail after 11 years. He did hard time for robbing somebody. So he already cut corners to go to jail for robbing somebody. And actually, it wasn't just the robbery charge. It was robbery charge, violence on top of the robbery charge. So that's why he ended up doing 11 years. Allegedly, because there's several stories out there about why he was incarcerated for 11 years. There's a story that he robbed some lady. There's a story he robbed some man. He ended up stabbing the person. There's a lot of stuff allegedly. But for him to spend 11 years in jail for a robbery, it has to be a violent robbery. It can't be not a robbery of, let me just get your stuff and walk away. There's no way you're doing 11 years for your second offense, 11 years in prison for just taking something from somebody without actually hurting them. It's no way. So it has to be a violent robbery. Anyway, my point is, he did that. He got locked up. He faced his time. 11 hard years is a lot. It's a long time. He faced his time. He came out. But instead of Cali Muscle coming out and actually living his life by doing what's right and actually talking and saying what's right to people, spreading a message in a positive way but at the same time being truthful to people who was paying attention to him. He never did that. Instead of being truthful to the people, instead of being honest and being godly like to the people who was listening to him and who was following him, he was selling them a dream. He was lying to people for years. And the biggest lie was he never was on steroids. This dude has several videos posted on social media on the internet saying that he never used steroids a day in his life until a couple of years back he caught a heart attack, and then he started coming out, oh, I was just using this and this. But my point by using this guy as an example, the reason for Cali Muscle's downfall right now, Cali Muscle now is selling people $25 shout out, paying $25 to put your name in his videos. Like, dude, you was making millions of dollars. But that's my whole point of getting through adversity. That's my whole point of overcoming adversity. And the reason he had to overcome adversity from coming out of prison for 11 years for what he did. Yes, he did time, he did jail time. Absolutely. But when you come back out into general population, into the public, you still have to continue doing what's right. You still have to continue doing what's right to show God and his family that you're a changed human being and you're willing to suffer and face the consequences going forward to earn and have everything that you deserve. You guys understand what I'm trying to say? Let me just say it again. Cali Muscle went to do jail time 11 years for robbery. It has to be violent robbery, allegedly. Okay, let's use the alleged word so he don't sue me. Allegedly, for robbery, whatever. So him coming out, back out to society, and instead of coming back out to get through the adversity that he's going through in his life, by doing better, by being honest with people, regardless of not, if this guy was being honest, people would have still gave him money. People would have still bought his stuff. But he decided to manipulate people. He decided to lie to people to get what he needed. The only difference is, dude, you're not going to go to jail for manipulation, lying to people. But guess what? You already did jail time for taking something that didn't belong to you. So you are manipulating and lying to people, selling people a dream when you know it's all lies, and you're taking people money. It's very, very similar to stealing from people, but just not in a violent way. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, are you understanding what I'm saying? You have to. When you're going through life, when you're going through adversity in life, you cannot cut corners. And that's where Cali Muscle went wrong. He decided after 11 years to come back out into public, into society, and instead of doing what's right to earn a living, by lying to people, that's wrong, especially when you're lying to get a financial gain. You're a piece of shit. By lying, by manipulating people and telling people, oh, you could get big like this by eating this food. You could get big like this. You could get strong like this by eating this, by not doing this, stop it. This guy was lying for years that he was not using steroids. Just to sell his supplements, to sell his brand, making millions upon dollars, millions of dollars lying to people. My friend, you're still in the deficit for what you did. You took something from somebody that didn't belong to you. In God's eyes, you're still in the negative, regardless of the 11 years or not. God wants you to come back into public, into society. God wants you to come back out to show him and his family that, listen, I'm deserving of a good life. I'm going to do what's right. I'm not going to lie to people. If people buy my stuff, they buy it. I'm going to tell the truth. I'm going to be an honest human being. I'm not going to take what's not mine no more, because you already did it. You did 11 years for taking what's not yours. By lying to people for them to give you their money, that's taking what's not yours, because you're manipulating people to get it. If you don't do it the right way, you will never hold on to it. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys. When you're going through adversity in your life, the only how to overcome it, you have to stick to the script and do what's right. You look at Cali Muscle right now. This guy, after his heart attack, I think it was like a year, 2 years ago, he caught a heart attack. This guy went on a rampage. The fitness industry is a scam. The protein powders is scams. The pre-workout is scams. The gummy bears are scams. It's all people are scamming you. They'll never take protein powder. They'll never take pre-workout. Don't take none of this gummies, none of that stuff. All that stuff is straight lies. This stuff is filled with things that will kill you. That was like a year and a half, 2 years ago. This guy was on a rampage. Every single video he put out was disrespecting the fitness industry and just basically telling the honest truth. He wasn't lying. Everything he said back then after the heart attack was true. I tell ladies and gentlemen, I don't never take protein powder. I don't think you need it. I don't never do pre-workout. You see, I just came out of work before I started this live stream. I just came out of work and I started lifting weights. Straight up. I don't have to take nothing. I don't think nobody has to take anything to get the power and the strength to wake up. I don't think you do. I woke up from 3:30 in the morning for years going to the gym. It could be cold, snow, it doesn't never matter. I always got up and went to the gym 4 o'clock in the morning for years. No pre-workout, no none of that stuff. So I know for a fact you don't need no creatine. So Cali Muscle went on a rampage, shitting, disrespecting the fitness industry, actually telling the truth about the fitness industry. The creatine, all of that stuff is garbage. It's all things that's meant to kill you, da 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 da. But you look at Cali Muscle today. The same stuff he was selling people that he made millions of dollars on, that he turned around to all of a sudden now he started thinking like, damn, dude, I got to start doing what's right. He started thinking like that because he's like, I caught the heart attack. It's a reason I caught this heart attack. Now I got to clean up my life. I got to do what's right, dude. I have to show God and his family that I'm deserve of living. I deserve to have my life. I have my kids. Like I deserve to stay alive. Now he's trying to show God and his family that he's deserving of his life. So now he turned around and started disrespecting the fitness industry. But you look at Cali now, we're in December. You look at Cali's videos in December, and Cali's back promoting protein powder. Cali is back promoting pre-workout. Cali Muscle is back promoting creatine. Cali Muscle is back promoting gummy bears. He's back promoting all the stuff that he claims was garbage couple of months prior. So now, guess what? And guess the reason why Cali Muscle is doing this. People like Cali Muscle will never, ever overcome adversity. He will never overcome adversity. Because when tough time comes to Cali Muscle, he keep going back into the same patterns that caused his downfall. He don't understand that. The reason he's now back promoting protein powder, promoting creatine, promoting pre-workout, the reason he's doing that now because his money is going down. His lifestyle is changing. Now he cannot even hire a cameraman no more. So you know his financial situation is tanking. So guess what happened? Once that tough times is coming to Cali Muscle and the people around him is having money and making money, so Cali Muscle now decided to go back and sell people lies again so he could come back up. This guy just pulled the rug on a crypto deal that he had, that he basically rug pulled people for all of their money. This guy, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not trying to talk bad about this guy, so let me just end the Cali Muscle stuff. My whole point of putting this guy in my explanation is that the problem is with human being, and that's 9 out of 10 human beings. When tough time comes and they're going through adversity in their life, when the tough time hit them, when they cannot live the lifestyle that they would normally live in, when they cannot have housemaids no more, when they cannot have the fancy cars no more, when they cannot wear the nice jewelry no more, when those tough time comes and they have to go back to basic living, They cannot handle it. They can't handle it. Instead of staying basic and having a normal life and living a normal life and doing what's right for people around you and people in the universe, instead of just doing good, he went back into 100% doing bad. The bad that brought him to where he's at now. He don't think like that, but the bad that brought him for years, he did bad. The heart attack happened, God still gave him another chance. Now he went back, did the crypto stuff, and he robbed poor people for their money. Now he's back selling protein powder, pre-workout, creatine, all of those stuff. He's back involving himself in things that he said 100% came out his mouth. That's all those things are terrible for you. But now he's back promoting it. What you think is the likelihood of Cali Muscle ever becoming successful in this world? Me? Say it's a zero possibility chance. It's a zero possibility chance. He could have fun right now, and he's a father, so I wish him and his kids the best. But the possibility of Cali Muscle becoming a multimillionaire and living that nice, fancy lifestyle, those days are over. And it's only going to keep getting worse for people like him. He don't understand that, but he's close to 50 years old. He's going to be 50 next February. February 18th, I think is this guy's birthday. He's turning 50 years old. And he thinks that rug pulling people out their hard-earned money, selling stuff that he said out his mouth is garbage, selling garbage to people so he can make money. He thinks that lifestyle is going to bring him back. You was already there. You already lived that life. You already lied to people and made millions of dollars from people. And look where it leads you into. It leads you into nothing. It leads you right back to ground zero. And instead of building back up the right way, he decided to continue. So he decided to go back into the terrible person he was by lying, cheating, stealing, doing whatever he can to get ahead. He went back to being that person. Ladies and gentlemen, the point of that is we're going to come back after I finish doing the set. We're going to talk about actually when you overcome adversity. So let me get the set in real fast. Yeah. So now on the flip side of when you actually overcome adversity, okay? When you honestly overcome adversity is a good, an amazing feeling. Because I went through adversity in my life, and it's not going to be the last time. It's always another challenge in life you're going to face. That's just how it is. It's always another fight you'll have to fight to get through a certain situation, you know? So overcoming adversity is a great feeling because you know exactly when you're going through trials and tribulations in your life, when you're going through hard times, when you're losing sleep, when you have to go to the park by yourself and just cry. You know, when you're just like stressed out in the middle of the day, when you're just trying to figure, how can I make this work? How can I fix the situation? How can I make this business successful? What can I do different? Who can I meet different? When all those thoughts are going through your head all day, all night, and you're losing sleep because you can't stop, your brain cannot stop working, you can't stop thinking, you can't stop trying to figure things out. But you hang on. You hang on and you just keep fighting through it. You keep fighting and fighting through it, man. You just keep putting one foot at a time. Take one step at a time. You just keep showing up. That's it. And by me saying just keep showing up, show up by doing what's right. Every day God gives you 24 hours. Show up. Show up and do something to overcome your current situation. That's what people don't understand. It's not about doing everything in one day to overcome adversity. No, overcoming adversity is little steps you take every single day, no matter how small are the steps. That's what I said to you guys in the beginning. Sometimes it will take you a day, a week, a month, a year, 2 years, three. It will take you time to overcome adversity. But when you overcome it, you start noticing that I overcame what I was going through by me just showing up. By me just showing up and continuing to promote my business. By me just showing up and keep pushing to better my life. By me just showing up. By me just always showing up every day. Don't matter, I didn't sleep yesterday. I wake up after an hour, 2 hours, and I'm right back into the arena. I'm right back into the fight. I did not stay sleeping all day because I'm stressed out. I did not stay in the house all day crying because I was stressed out. No, I actually woke up and I went right back into the arena and continue to push. That's the only how we are going to overcome adversity in life. Stop thinking about taking the giant step to overcome adversity. It's never going to work. It's never going to work. That's the reason why a lot of people don't never overcome adversity, because they think immediately, I just want to do one thing to get through adversity. You're not getting through it by doing one thing. It takes small little steps every day. Show up, show up, show up. Just keep showing up and keep making progress and keep taking one step. Keep taking 2 steps. If one day come and you can't even take a whole step, take a half a step. It's just the way it works. It's just the way it works. You got to do something every single day positive. You can't lose hope. You can't lose track of, let me go do this bad thing. Let me do this bad thing. Let me be a terrible person to overcome this obstacle. No, because once again, every bad things that we do as human beings, we're never going forward in the right direction. Every corner you cut to get ahead, you're actually taking steps back. Everything that you do wrong to someone else to get ahead, you're actually taking 10, 15, 20 steps backwards. It's not forward. You're not making progress by doing bad to people. If you have to be told every single day to get up and do stuff towards a better future for your health, it's not you. You're not. If you know that your health is deteriorating, if you know that eventually you're going to be in and out of the hospital, and people have to tell you, so listen, get up, exercise, man, is a good thing for you every day, every single day. I'm telling you right now, you're going to be in the hospital, and don't bother nobody. It's your life. I wish you the best. That's what I'm saying. You cannot get through. You cannot at all overcome adversity in your life by cutting corners. When you get through it by doing what's right, it's a great feeling. But you have to know that you overcame adversity in this instance. Okay, you're good. You take a break and you start looking back and be like, okay, you know what? I will never forget this night because I only slept 2 hours because of what I was going through. But at the same time, for those 2 hours I got up, I could have stood sleeping the whole day because I was still stressed. But I actually woke up after those 2 hours and I went right back into the arena, and I just keep taking small steps to overcome what I was going through, to overcome my adversity. Keep day by day, just keep showing up. That's all we have to do, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know how else it needs to be put, but the main thing about life that I think, show up. Just show up. Show up with the right state of mind. Show up with a positive mind. Show up doing what's right. Show up willing to help others. No matter what you're going through in life, bro, always be willing to help other people. Always. You could be having a bad day, terrible day. There is other people out there that's having a worse of a day than you are. So always take the time out. If you see someone else needs help, help that person. Never pass up an opportunity to help someone else. Never. Never pass up an opportunity to give somebody that's hungry a plate of food or something to eat in general. Those are the type of blessings that we need in our lives to have a healthy, happy, successful future. You may think out there that to get good blessings from God and his family, that you have to actually donate $1 million every year to a charity. No, bro. If you have it, do it. If you have $1 million to donate to a charity of your liking every year, go ahead, do it. But the blessings that we're looking for from God and his family is not donating $1 million, is not taking from people to donate it. No. The blessings that we need as human beings on this planet, on this earth, is to just help each other out. Always take the time to help someone else out. Always take the time out to do the best you can for someone else. Not just for, I'm not talking about your family and the people you know. I'm talking about a total stranger that you see need help doing something. Take the time out. Help that person. That's the type of blessings that we need. You see somebody hungry, somebody come up to you and ask you for $1. You don't want to give them, but they say, listen, I'm going to take this dollar to actually get me some food. If you don't want to give them the money, you think they're going to use it for drugs, take them to a place with food, or you go buy the food for them and give it to them. That's the type of blessing that we need. That's it. You don't need to buy somebody a car for blessings. No. You could buy somebody $1 worth of food and you'll be blessed by God and his family for that. You could take 10 minutes out of your time and help an old lady cross the street and you'll be blessed more than somebody that's buying you a car. You'll be blessed more for that than somebody actually buying somebody else a car. The little things in life that makes a big difference in the eyes of God and his family. The little small footstep that I was telling you guys about earlier, the small footstep, just show up and take little small footstep day at a time. You don't have to be the whole jump. You don't have to make a jump. Just take a step at a time. Take very small steps if you can. But eventually you're going to get there. This is not a race. This is not a sprint. You're not racing nobody. You're only in this racing yourself. So you could slow down, have patience, and take small steps to achieve the big goals that you have within you. There's no other way I could say it. Help out others, man. It's very important to help other people. Very important, dude. Let's do this. On my last set, 225, 6 reps. Then do some incline, man. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, yeah, I ended up doing 8 instead of 6. It felt good though. I did 6 and I felt like, yeah, I could keep going. But yeah, man, ladies and gentlemen, overcoming adversity, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure it out. You know, it's all about treating people the way you want to be treated, man. It's all about being respectful to others. The respect that you demand from others is all about showing people respect like that as well. You know what I mean? That's it. It's all about being respected to people, the respect you demand for yourself. If everybody would treat each other, if every human being on this planet would treat each other like that, we'll never have problems. We'll never have problems, bro. If the presidents of other countries that's in war right now will have the respect for each other, the respect they demand for themselves, if they would have it for the other person as well, will never be no crisis around the world. There will never be no problems. There will never be no war. Never be no violence. There'll never be none of that stuff, dude. 99% of the violence that's happening all around the world. 99% of the violence that's happening all around the world right now is based on the lack of respect that we as human beings give to each other, bro. The lack of respect that we actually have for each other. That's what's causing 99% of the problems all around the world, dude. So those are the things that if you out there and you want to accomplish and have a good life, no matter what adversity you're facing right now, I just broke it down for you guys in the simplest way that I could possibly do. If you are somebody out there that's currently going through adversity in your business, in your personal life, it could be with your wife, with your girlfriend, with your kids, with your job, that you just lost your job, whatever adversity you're facing right now, just keep in mind, have patience. You need it. We all need patience. And continue taking steps day at a time. If you want to take a time out and be by yourself and just cry for a little while, cry. But don't go down the path of abusing alcohol or abusing drugs to get through whatever you're going through. Don't. You will never, ever overcome adversity by becoming an alcoholic or a drug addict. You're just setting yourself back. You understand? A lot of people, when adversity comes in their lives, they go downhill. They go downhill and they start going into drugs and going into alcohol and just going downhill from there. You know what I mean? So if you're currently facing a challenge in your life right now, man, and you've been going through it for a month, you've been going through it for 6 months, my advice to you guys out there, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, keep getting up and keep showing up. Keep showing up. Don't hide. Face the adversity head on. Face your challenges in life head on. Don't back away. Don't hide. Don't point fingers at other people. No. Face whatever you're going through in your life. Face it head on. And show up. Show up for the fight. Every single day, show up for the fight. Do what's right to get through the fight. Don't take shortcuts. Don't poke nobody's in the eyes. Don't cut no corners to get through the battles. Just show up. Show up. Keep doing what's right and keep having faith that God and His family is watching over you, and they're rooting for you. They're cheering for you to get through the situation. God loves us, bro. God loves us. We are God kids. God loves us. But we have battles we are going to have to face on our own. God watches over all His kids, but we have things that He put tests in places that we have to actually pass this test to continue to the next thing in life. We have to pass the test. We don't pass it, we don't get through the next phase of our lives. It's just the way. So you thinking about when you're going through a tough time, let me just cut corners and do bad to someone else. You will never go through the next phase of your life if you're going to do that. If you're going to do bad to someone else to get through any situation, you're not going to go to the next phase. You're not going to get through the next phase of life. You're going to stay stuck in that phase for a long time. So it's always best to just have patience and show up. Show up. It doesn't matter how big of a step. Once again, this is not about a sprint. This is live life as more as a marathon, not as a sprint. Because a lot of people is living life as a sprint nowadays, so they're trying to hurry up to get everything. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls out there, live your life every single day like you're running a marathon. 26.5 miles, a long, long run that you have to relax, you have to take your time to get through the run. So live your life like that. If you want to compare anything to a sport, compare to your sport to running. As a lifestyle. You sprint through life, the faster you get through life is more headaches you're going to have to come back to. The more patience you have getting through life and being very careful with every step you make, being very cautious, being very grateful with every step you make, you have a better chance to achieve your goals and move on to the next phase of your life. Simple and plain. There's no other way to put it. You know what I mean? We'll do some decline though. Time is going fast, dude. Ooh. Oh, over the 60 pounds. It's 60 pounds right here, dude. On some decline. Yeah, let's work though. Let's work. Oh. 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 Oh, man. I felt heavy, bro. I felt real heavy, actually. But yeah, man. Ladies and gentlemen, the quicker you want to get through life, the quicker you want to achieve your goals, is the more that your life is going to be put on hold. You know, it's simple, bro. I know there's people out there right now probably looking at this video, probably going to see this video and be like, oh, this guy is bugging. Life is made to get through fast. Life is made to live a fast life. Listen, if that's what you want to do, good for you. You know, we all have our own decisions to make in life. You know, if you feel like life is about sprinting through it, go ahead, man. Sprint through life. Do it best as you can. Go as fast as you can. If that's what if that's who you are, that's what you like doing, go ahead. You know, but for people out there who want to accomplish and have a good life, not just financially. Financially is part of having a good life. Having money is part of having a good life, but that's not all. The most important thing in this world that you need to have to actually have a good life is your health. That's the most important thing. You know what I mean? And a lot of people neglect their health in the pursuit of money. It should be the opposite way around. Just keep that in mind. You know what I mean? Like, because overcoming health problems is not easy. It's not easy, man. Overcoming any type of health issues is not an easy fix. So it's always best in the pursuit of happiness, put your health as the number one priority. You know, if someone would have said that to Steve Jobs would have probably been alive right now. This man was just gun-ho on building his company, building Apple, losing sleep, eating bad, not working out, not taking care of his body. And finally, he achieved the company he'd been building for years. And he actually never stood alive to get the rewards out of the company he built. Hundreds of other people are living the life of luxury. I'm pretty sure a lot of his family and the people that invested into Apple when he first came out, the first investors into Apple, I'm pretty sure they're living a good life. His family also, they're living a good life. But for the actual person himself, which is Steve Jobs, that actually lived the life, you know, he lost sleep. He was eating bad. He was just focused so hard to build that company, to make it to what it is today. Everybody now, whenever the new iPhone comes out, everybody's lining up to actually go and purchase that phone. I'm waiting for the new Tesla phone though. I don't know what's the hold up. Why didn't they're supposed to launch it November? I don't think it was November 23 or November this last month. I think they were supposed to launch that phone. I don't know what happened. I got to look into it though. I'll let you guys know tomorrow. But that's one phone I'm actually waiting to purchase, the Tesla phone. Because I think Elon Musk is very, really smart. I think that guy is a smart guy, though. Like, and then the people that he has around him, they're really, really smart as well. So if they're gonna come up with something that could actually have competition for the iPhone, I think it's worth checking out. So I was willing to check it out when he came. I thought he was supposed to come out November 23 or November 24. I don't know, but I know it was supposed to launch in November. I don't know if it was 23 or 24, but I know it's not been sold right now. It's not in the stores, but I'm gonna look into it. But my point back to a happy life, a happy future, is not just based on finance. Don't chase and pursue. Don't get up every day pursuing a happy life just based on money. Don't be one of those people. Put your health as the number one priority towards a happy life, because you need good health. It's very hard with money to buy health. It's very hard. So do as much as you can to avoid going down the path in life that will lead you in and out of hospital, lead you in and out of doctor's office, lead you into taking 10 different medications every day. Like live that life that you will eventually don't have to do that. Seriously. So let's get back into the working out again, guys. Let's go. Oh, oh, ooh. This 60 pounds feels heavy. Heavy. What? Why you feel so heavy? Let's get it though. Oh, oh, whoa! Like I'm seeing stars. God damn. Yeah, man. But ladies and gentlemen, it's always fun hanging out with you guys, man, on the stream. I actually like doing stream a lot, but my whole thing about doing stream, I want to be known as a positive person, though. Like the world right now is just so much negative things going on, and so much people is willing to take shortcuts. That's why I just wanted to make this point today and talk about this a little bit about overcoming, obstacles in life, and the reason why people don't overcome it, and when you do overcome obstacles, how your life drastically change. You know what I mean? It's a big change. It's like it's going in the hospital with pain, coming out from the hospital, you feel great. That's what happens when you overcome obstacles in your life. You're coming out of the hospital. Now you feel amazing. But before you went into the hospital, you was in pain every single day. Before you actually checked yourself into that emergency room, I'm just trying to draw examples. You know what I mean? Like you having pain every day and you check yourself into the emergency room and you're just going through it, and finally you get to leave to go home and you're pain-free, you're happy. That's how it feels to overcome obstacles, man. Without the drugs and everything that the doctors give you. But if you take that part of it out, because in the hospital, they give you a bunch of medication to overcome whatever you're going through. Doctors, forget about it. You cry to a doctor immediately. Take a painkiller. Inject you with some stuff to numb you, to just shut you up. Forget about it. Those hospitals, bro, for that, stay home. Stay home in the pain. Forget about these people, bro. These doctors, these hospitals, they just want to drug you up, bro. But anyway, man, not trying to make fun of this situation. It's just, that's my whole thing. I just want to tell people is better way. And the only way to do it, which is a better way, just have faith in God and His family, believe in God and His family, and just have patience. Work through whatever you're going through, doing what's right. That's my message today and forever. You know what I mean? Don't take advantage of other people. Don't manipulate people. Don't do bad to others to accomplish a good life. It's never going to work out. You know what I mean? It's never going to work out, man. If you really want to achieve a good life, just do what's right. Show up every single day and do what's right and work towards achieving your goal. That's it. Don't step on nobody's toes. Don't do nothing bad to people. Just work on your goals every single day by doing what's right. Take small step at a time. Take little steps at a time to achieve your goal, but you're going to get there eventually. It's not going to be tomorrow. It's not going to be next week. Probably could be a year from now, 2 years. Just stay in the fight, though. Just keep showing up. That's it. Just show up and show up and show up. Eventually, something is going to give. Something is going to give eventually, you know. So that's my words every day, man. Just always, ladies and gentlemen, just always know there is nothing good in the future without health. Nothing ever is going to be good if your health is not. So keep that in mind, please, okay? And that's the reason why I decided to start doing the stream. Why is I work out? Because a lot of people do stream and they'll just sit down, they'll drink alcohol, they'll just talk, or some people will do drugs and just talk, or some people will play video games and just talk. I don't want to be one of those streamers. I want to be a person that's doing a stream that's talking and inspiring people, and not at the same time, not just with my words, with my actions, with me actually working out. While I'm having a conversation with you guys, I am proving my actions. That's what matters in life. Talk is cheap. People words is very cheap, especially on the internet and the social media these days. All of this people talk is just lies and lies and lies. So I want to be one of the people that actually show you my actions behind my words. So that's why I wanted to do the stream while I'm working out, so you could actually see that I'm doing something towards accomplishing a better future for my health. And at the same time, I'm doing the best that I can to uplift people, to make them know that you don't have to take shortcuts to achieve your goals. But the number one thing that we need in life, in the future, today, tomorrow, and down in the future, to have good health. So keep that in mind and work towards yours every day. Let's go. Ooh. Ooh. Ah. Ooh. Ah. Ooh. 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 On my bench, doing incline is not easy. Especially my bench is, you're through the incline, you're going all the way down, dude. The bench is all the way backed up. So, but I'm doing it with what I have. That's it. A lot of people think that you can't achieve and have a good a fit life. You can't live a fit life without going to the gym. That's all a lie. Don't let people tell you that you have to go to the gym to get fit. You don't have to go to the gym, dude. Getting fit is a lifestyle. It doesn't have to be in a gym to get fit. You could do and get fit at home in your own private property. You just need to buy some equipment. You just need to buy, you don't like being outside? Buy a treadmill, buy elliptical, buy a bike. You just need some type of things in your house to get a workout in, you know? Get yourself a couple of dumbbells. You know what I mean? That's it. You just got to keep, once again, in everything in life, show up. Show up. No matter how you're feeling. If you decide that you want to live a healthy lifestyle, show up every day, as much as you can, as much days as you can. Show up. No matter how you feel, how you're tired, if you're this, show up. You think I don't come home sometime like, oh man, I got to do this, I need to do that. I don't have the time. I make the time, dude. I make the time. I refuse to make excuses when it comes to my health. I refuse. I refuse to make and have excuses when it comes to doing something for the better of my life. I don't make excuses for that, dude. I don't. And those people out there And for those people out there, man, that do, it's not a good way to live your life, dude. Don't make excuses. When you know you're doing something for a better life, for a better future, hold yourself accountable, man. You have to discipline your thoughts every day. Because when you're in this world nowadays, there's so many distractions around you every day, bro. There's so much ways to do things that's unnecessary. You know, there's so many people out here that's doing unnecessary things, and it's so easy to become a part of those circles because they make it so easy to become a part of it. Anything that you see people make it so super easy to get involved is not worth it. If it's complicated to get involved, then you know what, this is definitely worth it. To get into this, it takes that much work, it takes that much time to get in. This is worth it. Learning to be a day trader is worth it. It takes time to learn to the skills you need. You need time, at least a month, to learn how to become a good day trader. You need time. It's not about just going on your laptop every morning when the stock market is open and just no. You need time to practice this stuff. You know what I mean? So it's anything like that that takes you a period of time that it's worth it. Joining a gang, how is it worth it? You get in a gang the same day. Even if somebody slap you to get in, so what? You're in. You're in now. You know what I mean? So stuff like that is not needed. You don't need to be in a gang. You want to be in a gang. You know what I mean? You need to do day trading on the stock market. It's a good thing that you could do for a good future, for a beneficial future finance-wise, for beneficial finance, for beneficial financially. Day trading is a good gig. It's really good. If you like being on the laptop, if you like, sitting down 7-8 hours a day, just trading back and forth all day, listen, if that's your thing, go for it. Put in the month and a half, 2 months to learn really good how to do it and do it. There's several ways you can learn. You know what I mean? So find a way to do it, man. Find somebody that's actually doing it and ask for the help. If you don't have to pay them to help you, bro, find a good person or somebody with a good heart that doesn't mind you becoming a millionaire doing it. They're helping you to do it, and regardless how much money you make, they wish you the best. It's hard to find those people, so make sure you look for the right people. Take your time, do your research, and get the right people to actually assist you into doing stuff like that. But my next venture is real estate. I'm gonna actually you have to take a month course, and then after a month, study, and then you have to take a test. That's 120 questions in New York State. I don't know how it is in different states in the United States. I don't know how it is out of state, but in New York State, you could take a course online for a month. And after you finish the course, after the month, you could immediately go schedule to take the test. Or you could just relax, study a little bit, and take the test, which I just took a test yesterday and I passed. I had to actually go back and take classes and stuff like that, which I did the classes like 2 weeks ago. And then this whole week, and I finished last week. So I was like, let me give myself a couple of days to study. And I scheduled a test though last week. Once I finished the class, I scheduled the test, but I scheduled it for 3 days prior. So I had 2-3 days to study. And actually I went yesterday and I took the test and I passed. And that's something I did towards actually bettering my finance. So it's anything that's complicated. My whole point of bringing this up is anything that's complicated to do is actually going to be beneficial for you. Anything that you have to actually put in time, put in the work, put in the effort to get it done, is going to be beneficial to you. Regardless if you know it now or not, it's going to be beneficial. Easy things that is easy to accomplish, it's always 9 to 10 times when it's very easy to accomplish, it's not going to bring you good returns. It's not going to bring you a good return. You know what I mean? So just keep that in mind, man. Yeah, I'm going to do... Oh, yeah. Hey, I'm gonna do 2 more sets. Let's work. Yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Ooh. 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 Jeez. Those 4 sets was hard. I'm gonna do one more set, man, and just go shower up. For real. It's already probably after 8 p.m., dude. Oh, man. It's already 8:30, bro. Boys and girls, I love doing the stream, though, but the thing about it, when I get off stream, I have to actually go do other things, you know, that keeps me awake for hours longer, dude. Sometimes I don't go to sleep till 11 something at night to wake up at 3:30, 4 o'clock in the morning. So it's not fucking easy. So, you know what I mean? It's hard, man, but you know what? Do it now. You know, go through what you go through it now. You know, so older I become, God willing, I could sleep throughout the night. You know, I could get a good night's sleep. I could get a 6, 7, 8 hours sleep, hopefully in the future, you know. But for now, I don't mind taking the 3, 4 hours here and there. I don't mind at all, because if I'm awake, it's not like I'm awake watching TV. I'm not awake on social media strolling to watch other people's lives that other people that has a good life. You know, I wish everybody the best. And once again, this is not me talking like I'm jealous. It's just I don't take my time to pay attention to people's lifestyle, because I'm in the process of creating my own lifestyle and I'm in the process of fulfilling my own dreams, you know. So I have to put in all of my energy and my effort into what I'm intended to accomplish. So it's not easy for me to be like, oh, let me watch this. I haven't even went to the movies in a long time. Dude, I used to love going to the movies. I haven't went to the movies and watched a movie in a long time in the movie theaters. I used to love it, dude. That's my only time when I eat popcorn. You know, they have popcorns everywhere. They sell popcorns. You go to the supermarket, they sell popcorns everywhere, dude. And the only time I would eat some popcorn is when I go to the movies. I don't know why. In the movie theater, just that's just what they have. Popcorns, hot dogs too. Like, I'm not even into eating hot dogs in the streets, but I would go to the movie theater. I'm like, okay, let me just get a hot dog. And the hot dogs is $8 for one hot dog. You paying $8 for a hot dog, dude. You could get a whole pack of hot dogs for $20 in the supermarket. You get a whole pack of hot dogs, dude, for $8. 20 hot dogs for $8. Or sometimes even the 30 packs of hot dogs for like $8, dude. In the movie theaters, $8 for one hot dog with a bun, with a bread. That's it. Sick. Sick, dude. A bottle of water. Like $10 for one bottle of water, dude. What? This movie theaters, that's why they be giving so much money to the actors and the actresses, bro. They be raping people, bro. Yeah, man, let's dig in deep. That's my that's my fifth set and last set, man. Yeah, man, I'm very happy and thankful you guys hanged out with me today again, man. I appreciate you guys tuning in to watch the live stream. And if you guys like my content, you know, please like, subscribe, share the video with your friends, you know, and hopefully we could work together, man. If you guys have any type of ideas that you would like to work with me, you think I'm a good fit for something you're working on, I'm always willing to collaborate with people towards having a better life and a brighter future. So if you think I'm deserving of being a part of your project, hit me up in the email, in the messages. Let's talk about it, you know. Other thing, if you guys out there looking for coaches, if you're looking for natural coaches, people who just like exercising and eating right and just doing what's right, you could also contact me for coaching, man. We could go through it. You could call me, email me, message me, whatever way you would like to do it. We could work on a coaching system that would be suited for you. If you live in the New York State area, we could get it on, go work out. You know, we could go through it. It's your choice. Let's get it. My last set, final set, guys. Let's work. Oh, 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 Ladies and gentlemen, until the next video, man, stay safe. Until the next video, ladies and gentlemen, please stay safe, stay positive, always do what's right in the eyes of God and His family. Always treat people the way you would like to be treated, man. I'll catch you guys tomorrow for the 5th and final day of the stream. But God bless us all, man. Stay safe, ladies and gentlemen. Until then, peace.